what types of affiliations would you consider? And again, that depends on why are you doing it. You can have informal affiliations. Hey, you do a great job for my patients. I like the way you communicate with me after you deal with them. I'm going to send stuff to you. Now, you can't pay for referrals. That's a different lecture. But there's no law against saying, I really like the way, I do that. I don't do criminal work, but I send people who have that problem. I don't send them to just anybody. I send them to people I like and I think will do a good job because I care about them. Same in your industry, right? So you can develop informal referral relationships, maybe to get more work. Really easy to do. You don't need a lawyer for that. If you're paying for referrals, you would. At some point, you might be my criminal law friend, right? The downside is it's really easy to unwind, right? So you're getting ready to go to the beach, and you have a call relationship with somebody, and you call them, and they say, you know, this isn't really working for me. I wanted to go to the beach this weekend. And there's really no, there's nothing that's tying you together. You can try to get a vendor to get you help, and that's a great way to do it. As I said earlier, one receptionist could serve everybody in this room. There are businesses who do that, right? There are businesses. When I started my firm, my typist was in upstate New York. I never laid eyes on her. I'd send stuff digitally to her. She'd send it back by the next day and pay her a fee. And I mean, there are folks who are really good at doing that. You can get your needs taken care of by going through an independent contractor relationship. Sometimes if you start and you're not quite sure if the folks you want to merge with are going to be fits, because I liken this to a marriage, you may want a less formal relationship at first. Date, right? Is this going to work? Do I like the way, I'll tell you this. I've represented, I don't know, more than 10, less than 100 practices in my career made up of two people, two 50-50 people, okay? Two 50-50 people. There's always one guy or girl who believes they're outworking the other, and the other one thinks that person is not thorough, right? And you say, well, who's right? Is it the person who's being more thorough, i.e. slow, or the person who's being, who outworks them, i.e. they're being too fast? Well, the person who's right is whoever I'm representing, right? But it's the same conflict. It's like you're wearing different clothes, but it's the same. I can see it coming. So if you have an informal relationship, you might get that, right? You might understand that might not be a right partner for me. That might not be right for me if you're sharing patients or you're sharing some folks. In my free time, and this is another example, in my free time, I like to coach. I've got children, and I like to coach them. As my son told my younger son, Dad, are you coaching me this year? My older son said, yes, he does it to all of us. All right? So, and I've got 9 children, so I've coached a lot. I like, when I leave to coach, I like it when my partners don't write down, hey, you left early today. When you going to make it up? That would drive me nuts. Jim's going to get his work done. Not worried about Jim. But I've been in firms or been in places where there was implicit, you're leaving early today, and I thought I saw you leave. Didn't you have a game Tuesday? It's just, you gotta know those things. I mean, because that's why you end up in my office after the fact. It's often those kinds of things. Like there's not a work-life balance that I respect. Those are the kinds of things that, and by the way, in my mind, that's a different flavor of ice cream. It's not better or worse. The fact that I leave at 3:30 and feel okay about it is no better or worse than somebody who stays and works till 7. As long as the person who stays and works till 7 gets paid more than I do, to me, it's just a different flavor of ice cream. My flavor of ice cream is I like being able to leave at 3:30 when I want to and do what I want to do. His flavor is to make more money. As long as we get that, don't make me eat chocolate ice cream because I don't like it. And I'm not going to make you eat butter brickle, right? So you just got to, it's not better or worse. You just understand that this is just the way different people roll, right?